Hello y'all, welcome to another cleaning video. Today I am doing a power hour nap time cleaning motivation video. So if you are ready to get some cleaning done, here's the video for you. Let's get into it. I was just admiring this beautiful fall day that we have going, and starting in the living room, I decided that I am no longer keeping any toys in the living room except for the stuffed animals. I have these little figurine guys and a couple of other random things, and they end up just getting lost under the couch so fast, and I'm always digging them out. So I decided all of those toys are going to the playroom. These 3 square bins are from the playroom. They have been empty this whole time, and they are the perfect thing to hold some more toys for the little organization cubicle thing that I have in the playroom. So all of these little figurines, all of the random baby toys and stuff that isn't stuffed animals is going to go in the playroom. I'll organize these later on in the video. I was just kind of throwing them in these square bins to get them out of the living room quickly, and later on I'll actually organize them and put them where they belong when I'm cleaning the playroom. So for now, I am just taking all these things out and only getting the stuffed animals into these baskets, and I also put in some random throw blankets and pillows that really just needed a good home into these baskets as well that live in the corner of the living room. And then after that, I will get to my normal living room tidy of wiping everything down with some Miss Meyer's cleaning spray. Of course, I'm wiping down like the TV stand, the windowsill, the windows, and the coffee table. There's just always crumbs and kids' fingerprints on those things, so those get a wipe down every time I tidy. Wiping everything down, I'm actually going to move this fan out of the corner of the room because it is getting to that time of year where I put a heater in this corner instead of a fan. I don't know why, but in this house there are no ceiling fans. I'm not sure if that's a common thing in Wyoming. We're not originally from here, so maybe it is. But yeah, I've just had this old like vintage fan in the corner. We've had this fan forever. I love it so much. I love that like vintage rustic metal look, and of course it works really great too, so that's a plus. But like I said, it's just time to put the heater in this corner, and someday, hopefully soon, fingers crossed, we have had this TV stand in mind for the living room for so long, but it has been on back order for 6 months, and it is like just a really big, beautiful TV stand that takes up almost this whole little wall where you see our little TV stand over in the corner. And it has one of those built-in fake fireplaces that are just, like an infrared heater for your room and like blow out hot air. So I'm hoping that this winter it finally goes back in stock and it's not on back order anymore, and we can buy it so that we don't have to have a little personal heater thing or room heater sitting over in the corner. We can just have a nice little fake fireplace so that it heats up and like blows warm air in the room, but also gives you that little ambiance of like the fake flame and everything. So I'm really excited for that. I am hoping that that goes back into stock very soon so we can get it, especially for the winter, obviously. Because especially if you live in somewhere like Wyoming, like it almost doesn't matter how much you blast the heater in your house. you're still going to be cold. Like, you really want a constant flow of warm air on you, if that makes sense. And especially with little kids, you know, they get cold so easy, especially babies. So it's nice to just have little personal heaters around in the rooms, like the living room, where you're normally just kind of sitting there watching TV anyway. So hopefully that is coming relatively soon back into stock so we can get it. And then I'm just going to vacuum and quick mop and kind of put things back as I go in here, and then put those baskets in the playroom. And then I'm just going to spray around some air freshener in the room and finish wiping things down, and we are good to go in the living room. Moving right along to the kitchen, I am going to head over there and start clearing off the island of all of the random things that accumulate there. It is definitely a catch-all. There is coffee cups, sippy cups, Cheerios, rag towels, mail, all sorts of things. So I'm just putting everything where it belongs, dirty dishes over near the sink for when I'm loading the dishwasher. And then once that's all cleared off, I'm just going to wipe that down with that Miss Meyer's multi-surface cleaning spray as well. So then at least the island is clean and cleared off. So if I get interrupted while cleaning, that is already good to go, and I have a clean, clear space to cook or make snacks, or just put down more stuff when I need to put it down, because that is obviously what this island is for. As y'all can see, I have a gigantic pile of dirty dishes that need to be taken care of, so I'm just going to start working on those and loading up the dishwasher with every single thing that could possibly fit, and then I'm going to hand wash whatever is left over. These are dishes from last night's dinner and from breakfast and lunch, so there's quite a lot piled up. There's baby bottles, a crock pot, pots and pans, coffee cups, a colander, the whole 9 yards. So I'm just going to be loading things up, hand washing as I go to get things out of the way and get these dishes done. If you needed a bunch of cleaning motivation for dishes or your kitchen, my kitchen is a little bit of a disaster right now, so this is the motivation for you. As I'm clearing things out, sometimes when there is a ton of food left in the sink, I do like to kind of rinse it down before I get all of those dishes off of the counter. Otherwise, I feel like it just creates more mess and just, I don't know, it just feels too like clustered to me, I guess. So I am going to just finish up whatever is in the sink and then rinse all that food down. And I'm also that kind of person who rinses my stuff before I put it in the dishwasher. I don't bother actually washing it with soap, but I will rinse off anything that comes off easily with water before I put it in the dishwasher. I know I've seen some people say that it's unnecessary or it's better if you don't do it, but personally, I have actually tried not rinsing my stuff beforehand, and the dishwasher does get the dishes perfectly clean without me rinsing it. The difference that I see is that my dishwasher itself gets dirty and starts smelling bad way, way faster. So I do deep cleans in each of the rooms in my house once a month. I'm doing a whole video series on that, and I'm going to go over my deep cleaning schedule in those videos. So if you're interested in that, definitely look at the links down below. I definitely have all of that stuff in my deep cleaning videos, and I talk about my schedule and everything. But I do each room once a month. And of course, when I'm doing the kitchen, I will clean out my dishwasher as well and run one of those dishwasher cleaning pods. And doing it once a month, my dishwasher stays very, very clean, and it very rarely starts to smell bad. And if it does, it's usually like just the last couple of days of the month. But if I don't rinse my dishes before I put them in, within like a week, my dishwasher will start to smell so bad. So that is the main reason that I personally like to rinse off my dishes and stuff before I put them in. Again, I'm not washing them with soap and water. There's still stuff on them, but I just rinse off anything that is loose that can just come off, or rinse out my cups and the bottles and stuff. I just give it a quick little rinse before putting it in, and it really saves my back in the long run, because instead of having to deep clean my dishwasher every week, I only have to do it once a month. So I don't know who that might help, but if you're seeing this and that helps you, you're welcome. That is a tip from me. It really just helps with that situation, the deep cleaning situation in the long run. I am just finishing up the dishes here by hand washing these pots and pans and the crock pot in the end. I'm also the kind of person, I feel like I only am thinking about this because my husband's the opposite. Let's say we have a ton of dishes and we're going to load the dishwasher and then hand wash whatever's left. My husband would rather put the pots and pans in the dishwasher and wash like 10 plates by hand because the plates are like smaller and easier to clean. But I would rather put all the little things in the dishwasher and then just scrub 2 or 3 pans. Because to me, it's less work. To me, it's less work because you're cleaning less things. But to him, it is less work to clean a bunch of little things because they're just little. Is anybody else like that? I feel like nobody thinks about that stuff, but I'm only thinking of it because my husband and I are like totally opposite in that way. So let me know down below, have you ever even thought about this, or what do you do? Like if you have stuff that's totally piled up, I mean, you guys know, if you've seen other videos of mine, I will also just load my dishwasher and whatever doesn't fit gets loaded into the dishwasher later. But a lot of the time for my cleaning videos, I want to give y'all a really good before and after and a really good satisfying, motivating video. So I will stick around and hand wash stuff. So thank you guys for that. You guys are motivating me. But if I am going to hand wash the things that are left over, I usually leave like the 1 or 2 big pots and pans for the end. Is anybody else like that? Like I would rather just scrub one thing really hard than scrub 10 plates. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I am just leaving the crock pot to soak because I feel like it needed some soaking time, and I scrubbed down my stovetop really, really well with just some Dawn Power Wash and my kitchen sponge. And then I give that a little wipe down and a second wipe down with half water, half vinegar, just to get off any leftover soap residue. And then because I just already had the vinegar out, I just gave my countertops a wipe down with that vinegar as well. That is a really good cleaner. If you're looking for something really cheap and really natural, you can totally clean with that. I also really like the Miss Meyer's multi-surface cleaning spray, and I'm not too caught up on being ultra natural, but that is always an option for you. And sometimes it's an option that I use if I'm just feeling like I need to get this done quick. I don't really care. I'll just wipe it down with vinegar. So after that, I moved back to the sink so that I could scrub out the crock pot and the ladle that was left in there. And now I'm just going to scrub out the sink really quick, just with some Dawn dish soap. Give that a nice rinse down while running the garbage disposal so that there's no gunk or food or anything like that left over in the sink or in the garbage disposal. That is a huge place where smell can also build up, is if you leave food and stuff in your sink. So make sure you at least rinse that down. If you're not going to scrub it, at least rinse it down with water so that the majority of stuff can be gone and you don't have to deal with any gross, rotten food smells. So after that, I'm just moving on to vacuuming and mopping in here. I'm just going room by room today. Sometimes I do all the floors at the end. Sometimes I do it room by room if I feel like I'm running out of time and I just want to make sure that at least some parts of the floor get done. So today, at the end of each room, like I keep saying, I am just going to vacuum and mop those as I go. And of course, using my beloved O Cedar Quick Mop, and I have some Pine Island floral scent in there still. I really should switch it to a fall scent, but I just love the Pine Island floral scent so much. I just haven't brought myself to do it yet, but there'll be fall scents soon enough. So that is the kitchen all sparkly, clean, ready to go. And now I am moving on to the playroom, which I don't know, is it that bad? Some days I feel like it is way worse than this. This is like medium level messiness for us in the playroom. So I'm just tidying up the random throw pillows and blankets and things. And I'm just going to start putting away all the toys, picking everything up, and I'm going to vacuum really well in here. If you've seen some other videos of mine, you guys know there are some things in my house that I'm very picky about when it comes to how dirty things get. And I feel like you have to, pick your battles with that as a mom, especially as like a stay-at-home mom. I feel like, you really need to pick your battles wisely, or you're just going to be telling your kids no all day. And one thing that I really don't care about is where we eat snacks and stuff. So I do let my kids, and it's probably because I myself and my husband also, like, we eat dinner on the couch, we eat snacks wherever in the house. So we don't tell our kids, no, you can't eat in here. I don't really care that much, but it does come with the consequence of having to vacuum a lot more. But I am willing to deal with that. So like I said, you just have to pick your battles with stuff like that. So I do end up vacuuming every single day. Quite the commitment. To be fair, I vacuumed every single day anyway because my husband and I are also pet lovers before we even had kids. So I vacuumed every day because there is dog hair everywhere. So it really wasn't that much of a change for me. But anyway, I'm going to pick up all these toys and vacuum the floor really well because there is definitely some Cheerio crumbs hanging around in here. Also going to take a second in here to wipe down all the surfaces with some Miss Meyer's cleaning spray. I have my cleaning kit for this area of the house all ready to go, and actually it's feeling very festive in here because all of my cleaning stuff for this section, for my cleaning kit in this section of the house, is all the Miss Meyer's candy cane scent. So it's very fresh and a very clean scent, but it's also very like fall Christmas scented, and That's amazing. So at least in one portion of the house, I'm feeling very festive while I'm cleaning. So I'm just wiping down our little faux fireplace, the coffee table, and this ledge that we have in here. And then I'm also wiping down the dry erase board that you see there. You can't really see that there's stuff all over it because of the reflection. All full of colorful things and drawings that my toddler had done. It's so, so cute. And I love the dry erase board because it just feels so much less wasteful. I don't have to go through paper and stuff. I can just clean it off, and he has a whole fresh slate to color on. It is so, so fun and awesome for both of us, really. I love to draw on that thing with him. So just giving that a good wipe down, and then I'm going to do a really, really good thorough vacuum in here. After finishing up all of that vacuuming, I'm just going to give a nice little spray around the whole room with some fabric refresher, and then that is all of the cleaning that I got done during nap time today. Thank you guys so, so much for watching. If you liked or commented or subscribed, thank you again from the bottom of my heart. It really does mean the world to me. If you have any questions or anything, definitely leave those down below as well. And if you are still cleaning along with me, I have an entire playlist of all of my cleaning videos right here on the screen and always linked down below, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.